Okay. All right, everyone. So let's just settle into our meditation posture. So what we'll do today, I think we did this a couple of weeks ago, is a clarity of the mind. It's a really lovely meditation to do in the beginning of the day because it's kind of an antidote to all these concrete projections that we have about life. And also we have to remind ourselves every now and then we do have this mind that is intrinsically clear and free from negativities. So it's good to remind ourselves every now and then that that's really who we really are, and not this kind of full of doubt people and coming down ourselves and not being enough, not thinking we're enough, not feeling we're enough. So this meditation is a nice antidote for these kinds of thoughts. So has everyone here done the 9-round breathing with me? I think so. Okay. So we'll just, let's just settle into our meditation posture, and then we'll do some 9-round breathing, and then we'll do this clarity of mind, all in half an hour. Okay. So just check your legs and make sure if they're on the floor, the feet are parallel, but not hanging down, because that changes the spine. And then if you're sitting on a couch or on the cushion on the floor, my legs in a nice comfortable cross-legged position. And try not to, unless you're injured, try not to be leaning into the back of the chair or couch or whatever it is you're sitting on, until we try and support ourselves. The hands in the meditation mudra, with the thumbs touching in the right hand, gently sitting in the left. And make sure your arms are kind of loose and not sort of tight up against your body. We just want to be relaxed and alert. So now just imagine your spine is made of a string of pearls of light, stretching from your coccyx all the way up through the crown of your head. And you can imagine there's a person above you, and very gently lengthening your spine, putting some air in between those vertebrae. Your head is slightly tipped forward and the eyes are down. Most of us have our eyes closed, so if your eyes are open, they will be looking at a spot about 2 inches ahead on the ground. Tip of the tongue on the roof of the mouth. Lips apart. And relax the jaw. And just go to the crown of the head and relax the top of the head, the scalp. And then just notice as you do, your face starts to relax. Relax the forehead and the eyes and the nose, the cheeks. The jaw again, the mouth, the temples and the ears, and go to the back of the scalp. Relax that area. The head. You'll notice again your ears and your face relax. Relax the back of the neck, the shoulders. Front, the neck, throat area, the chest and the belly. Just let your belly go. And the arms, hands, fingers, legs and feet and toes. And let's just bring the mind to the breath. And do a motivation this morning. We're sort of setting ourselves on the right track, helping to smash some of our concrete conceptions about ourselves and others and things, trying to discover this pure, clear nature of our mind. And it takes time, so we're practicing slowly, slowly. We're doing this so we can move on our path to enlightenment, so we can be a benefit to others. So just bring the mind to the breath. Notice the sensation, slightly cooler air flowing in through the nostrils, slightly warmer air as you're breathing out. And when I was leading a meditation last night for another center, somebody mentioned that they couldn't feel the sensation of the air over their nostrils. And if that's the same for you as well, don't worry, it's fine. It's not the main point. The main point is focusing the mind. So now just start our 9-round breathing. And just remember, just to remind you, I'll just leave 1 round. Breathing in through the right nostril, blissful, radiant white light. Pause at the top of the breath. And breathing out through the right. Breathing out to the left. All your delusions of attachment and wishing to have more and wanting more, grasping and neediness, and leaving as thick black yucky smoke that disappears into space. Do it again. You take nice full breaths, and slowly, steadily breathing in blissful radiant white light, and then breathing out all your energy of attachment. And breathing in, pause at the top of the breath, and then breathe out. And make sure you breathe all the air out. Don't force it, just gently breathe it out. And now we're blocking the right nostril, breathing in through the left, blissful radiant white light. Pause at the top of the breath. And breathe out through the right, all your anger energy, and jealousy, bitterness, wishing to harm, even slight irritation, disappointment. These are all variations of anger. Depression. And just let it go, disappearing into space. Breathe in. And breathe out. And breathing in. And breathe out. Now breathing in through both nostrils. Pause at the top of the breath and breathe out all our ignorance energy. And for people who've been studying this Geshe-la or fairly advanced down the path of the Lam Rim, you can breathe out all our lack of understanding of what they talk about as emptiness. It's our ignorance of knowing the way things really exist. And if you haven't had an experience or a teaching on emptiness, it's kind of the same. It's just we don't know what other people are really thinking. We don't really know how things are or how things happen. We just know our own little world. So maybe it's not about a lack of intelligence, it's just about an obstacle in our mind. So we're just trying to remove that obstacle, just breathe them out. Okay, so we're going to do 2 more rounds. Breathing out attachment through the left, anger through the right, and through both nostrils, ignorance. If you're finished, just bring the mind to the breath. And, for everyone else, don't rush. So if you have any sounds in your environment, try not to have the mind go off and see what's going on. Either attracted to the sounds or trying to push them away with aversion. Just try and have a neutral mind, allow the sounds to be there. If there's something arising in your mind, some thoughts, opinions, try not to follow the story, try not to make up a story. Just allow those thoughts to be there. Just a river of mental moments. So your consciousness or your mind is whatever you are experiencing at the moment. So all these sensations in your body, pleasant, unpleasant, thoughts, feelings, perceptions of sound, smells, so on. The nature of each of these is clarity, your experiences, without form or color, space-like, pure awareness. Focus your attention on this clear, pure nature of the mind. So it's actually not easy. It's maybe a little bit difficult to find the actual object that is the clarity. Previously, the object of our meditation has been the breath. So if that's difficult, try and meditate on a mental image of clarity. And one way to do this is to generate an image of space, visualize space. So imagine lying on a hilltop, on top of a mountain, or your favorite place where you like to go and walk. There's lots of lovely places down there in Santa Fe. And you're staring up at the sky, and it's completely free of clouds. It's blue, beautiful blue sky. No pollution, no clouds. So concentrate on this vast, unobstructed emptiness. Imagine it flows down and embraces you and your surroundings. And everything becomes empty like space. And try and hold that experience, feeling that the nature of your mind is like clear, empty space. And of course, thoughts and distractions are going to arise. Try not to react to them. Try not to follow or reject, just as we do in the beginning. Remember, your thoughts are clear by nature without any substance. So just simply watch them come and go. And then return to this awareness of the mind's clarity. And try not to wonder what the mind is, just observe its clear nature, which is like infinite empty space. That's all we're doing today. So for the next few minutes, we'll try and focus on this, the mind, vast, empty space. And if you're losing this idea of vast empty space, you can always go back to your hilltop, lying on your back, looking up at the sky. Very slowly, gently, bring your mind back. Rejoice in the efforts that you've made this morning. We can dedicate the merit that we've created just doing this very simple meditation. Just dedicate for anyone you know who's not very well, who's unhappy, who's suffering. Perhaps the people you don't know. I mean, we get lots of people to pray for when we watch the news. About the first 2 minutes of watching the news. So just send lots of positive energy to them. So we dedicate the positive energy from today to our family, our friends, and people who've passed away, and to ourselves for our own eventual enlightenment. Okay, everyone. And thank you so very much. Marvelous. Wonderful. Thank you so much, everyone. And do take care. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Mary.